You already have it in your kitchen, and chances are you have walked right past it every single morning without knowing what it could be doing for your brain, your heart, your joints, and your energy levels after 60. It is not expensive. It is not a supplement. It is not a powder or a pill or something you need a prescription for. It is a simple drink, 1 cup, every morning, before breakfast. And the research behind what this one habit does to the aging body after 60 is some of the most compelling evidence I have come across in all my years working in senior health. Today I'm going to tell you exactly what this drink is, what it does inside your body, why the timing matters more than most people realize, and how to prepare it the right way to get the maximum benefit. Stay with me through this entire video because the science behind this is going to surprise you. My name is Nurse Susan Hartley, and every week on this channel I bring you honest, research-based health information specifically for your life after 60. No gimmicks, no false promises, just the information you deserve to have. And today I want to talk about something that feels small, but is genuinely powerful. Because one of the biggest mistakes I see seniors make is believing that protecting their health after 60 requires dramatic changes. Expensive medications, complicated routines, procedures, restrictions. Sometimes the most meaningful changes are the quietest ones. A glass of water taken differently. A meal eaten in a slightly different order. One simple morning habit that takes less than 5 minutes and costs almost nothing. The drink I am going to tell you about today falls into that last category. It is warm green tea, consumed first thing every morning before you eat breakfast. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Green tea? I have heard of green tea before. And yes, you have. But I want to show you today what most people do not know about what green tea specifically does to the aging body after 60 when consumed correctly and consistently. Because the research is not about general wellness. It is specific, it is deep, and it is genuinely exciting. Let us go through it together. The first thing warm green tea does for your body every morning is something that should matter deeply to every single person over 60 watching this right now. It protects your brain, not in a vague general sense, in a specific measurable cellular sense. Here's what is happening. Green tea contains a compound called EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate. That is a long name, so let me just call it what it is. One of the most powerful antioxidants found in any food or drink on the planet. EGCG crosses the blood-brain barrier, which means it actually reaches your brain cells directly. Once inside the brain, it does 2 critical things. First, it neutralizes something called free radicals, unstable molecules that damage brain cells over time. Think of free radicals like tiny sparks landing on the wiring inside your brain. Each one alone does minimal damage, but thousands of them every single day for decades quietly burns through the insulation protecting your neural connections. EGCG extinguishes those sparks before they can cause damage. Second, and this is the part I find most remarkable, EGCG has been shown in research to inhibit the formation of amyloid plaques, the protein deposits in the brain that are directly associated with Alzheimer's disease. A study published in the journal Molecular Nutrition and Food Research found that EGCG actively reduces the production and accumulation of amyloid beta proteins in the brain, not slows it slightly, actively reduces it. Green tea also contains a unique amino acid called L-theanine that you will not find in coffee or most other beverages. L-theanine promotes what researchers describe as calm, focused alertness, not the jittery spike of caffeine, not the foggy drowsiness of no caffeine, a steady, clear, calm mental focus. Think of your brain first thing in the morning like a radio with static. Coffee turns up the volume fast, you wake up but the static gets louder too. L-theanine in green tea tunes the signal. The static clears, the reception improves, your thoughts come through cleanly. A study from the journal Psychopharmacology found that the combination of L-theanine and the natural caffeine in green tea significantly improved attention, memory, and reaction time in adults, with effects measurably stronger than caffeine alone. For your brain after 60, this combination is not just pleasant, it is protective. The second thing warm green tea does every morning is protect the organ that has been working harder than anything else in your body for 60 or more years without a single day off. Your heart. Cardiovascular disease remains the #1 cause of death in Americans over 60. And one of its primary drivers, one that green tea directly addresses, is chronic inflammation in the blood vessels. Here's what inflammation does to your arteries. Think of your arteries like clean garden hoses when you are young. Flexible. Smooth inside. Water flows through easily. Chronic inflammation is like years of mineral buildup inside those hoses. The walls thicken, they stiffen, the opening narrows, your heart has to work harder and harder to push blood through. The antioxidants in green tea, particularly EGCG, have been shown to directly reduce this vascular inflammation. A landmark study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association that followed over 40,000 Japanese adults found that those who drank 5 or more cups of green tea per day had a 26% lower risk of death from heart disease compared to those who drank less than 1 cup per day. 26% lower risk from a drink that costs pennies per cup. Green tea has also been shown to modestly but consistently lower LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, and reduce the oxidation of LDL particles, which is the specific process that causes cholesterol to stick to artery walls and form dangerous plaques. And the timing matters here. Drinking warm green tea before breakfast, before you eat, means your digestive system is clear and the compounds absorb more efficiently into your bloodstream. The protective effect on your arteries begins within the first hour of consumption. For a senior heart that has already been working for 60 or more years, this daily protection is not trivial. It is cumulative, and it compounds. Benefit number 3 is one that I want every senior watching this who is managing blood sugar, whether pre-diabetic, diabetic, or simply trying to prevent it, to pay very close attention to. Warm green tea consumed before breakfast has a measurable effect on blood sugar regulation throughout the entire day. Here is the mechanism. Green tea compounds, particularly EGCG, improve your body's sensitivity to insulin. Insulin is the hormone responsible for escorting glucose from your bloodstream into your cells, where it can be used as energy. After 60, many seniors experience a gradual decline in insulin sensitivity, meaning the body produces insulin but the cells respond to it less efficiently. Glucose stays in the bloodstream longer. Blood sugar stays elevated, and the downstream damage to nerves, kidneys, and blood vessels begins quietly accumulating. Think of insulin like a key and your cells like doors. In a healthy, sensitive system, the key opens the door easily. Glucose walks in, energy is produced, blood sugar returns to normal quickly. Insulin resistance is like a key that no longer fits the lock properly. It goes in, but it sticks. It requires more force. More insulin is needed to do the same job. And while the body is struggling with that, stuck lock glucose is piling up in the hallway, in your bloodstream, where it causes damage. Green tea improves the fit of that key. A systematic review published in the journal Diabetes and Metabolism found that green tea consumption was associated with significantly lower fasting blood sugar levels and improved insulin sensitivity in adults, particularly those over 50. And because you are drinking it before breakfast, before your first glucose hit of the day, you are essentially priming your insulin response before the challenge arrives. You are preparing the lock before you insert the key. Benefit number 4 is for every senior who wakes up in the morning and feels it in their knees before their feet even hit the floor. Joint pain, stiffness, that aching familiar resistance that has become such a normal part of mornings after 60 that most people have simply accepted it as their new reality. I want to offer you a different perspective on that morning stiffness. That pain is inflammation, and inflammation is something your body produces, which means it is something that can be influenced by what you put into your body. The polyphenols in green tea, and particularly EGCG again, have been shown to be powerful natural anti-inflammatory agents that specifically target the inflammatory pathways associated with arthritis and joint degradation. Think of joint inflammation like a fire burning slowly inside the cartilage and lining of your joints. Every morning when you wake up, the fire has been burning all night. That is why mornings are the worst. Green tea does not extinguish the fire instantly. But consumed consistently every morning, it is like reducing the oxygen supply to that fire. Over days and weeks, the burn becomes less intense. The stiffness takes less time to ease. The baseline pain level gradually decreases. Research published in the journal Arthritis and Rheumatism found that EGCG suppresses the production of inflammatory molecules specifically associated with rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis, the two most common joint conditions in seniors. And the warm temperature of the tea matters here specifically for joints. Warm liquids in the morning increase circulation. Better circulation means more oxygen and anti-inflammatory compounds reaching your joints during the exact window, early morning, when they need it most. This is why I specifically recommend warm green tea rather than cold or iced. The warmth is not incidental, it is part of the benefit. Benefit number 5 is the one most seniors feel first and feel fastest. Energy. Not the artificial spike and crash of a strong coffee. Not the false alertness that fades within an hour and leaves you more tired than before. Real, steady, sustainable morning energy that carries you through the first half of your day without the mid-morning crash that has become so familiar after 60. Here is what is happening. Green tea contains a moderate amount of natural caffeine, significantly less than coffee, but enough to gently activate your central nervous system. But unlike coffee, where caffeine hits fast and hard, the L-theanine in green tea regulates how quickly the caffeine is absorbed. The result is a slower, smoother, more sustained energy curve. Think of coffee like a steep hill, fast to climb, fast to fall back down. Green tea is a long, gentle slope. You rise steadily, you stay elevated longer, and you come down gradually without the sudden drop. Beyond caffeine, green tea has been shown to increase metabolic rate, the speed at which your body converts food into usable energy. After 60, metabolism naturally slows, and many seniors struggle with persistent fatigue that is directly connected to this metabolic decline. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that green tea extract increased metabolic rate by 4% over a 24-hour period, meaning your body is producing energy more efficiently all day long from a single morning cup. And the before breakfast timing amplifies this effect. When you drink green tea before eating, your body is in a fasted state. Metabolic compounds absorb faster. The energy-producing effects kick in earlier. And when breakfast follows 20 to 30 minutes later, your metabolism is already primed and running to process those first nutrients of the day efficiently. Now I want to spend a few minutes on something most people skip over entirely. How you prepare green tea matters. Because most people are making at least one mistake that is reducing the benefits significantly without realizing it. Here are the rules. Rule number 1, water temperature. Never use boiling water. Boiling water, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, destroys a significant portion of the EGCG and L-theanine that make green tea beneficial. The ideal water temperature for green tea is between 160 and 180 degrees Fahrenheit. If you do not have a temperature-controlled kettle, the simple method is to boil your water and then let it sit for exactly 3 minutes before pouring it over your tea bag or leaves. That 3 minutes brings it to the right temperature range. Rule number 2, steep time, 2 to 3 minutes, no more. Oversteeping green tea makes it bitter, which is why many seniors who have tried it say they do not like the taste. The bitterness comes from oversteeping, not from the tea itself. 2 to 3 minutes produces a clean, mild, pleasant cup. Rule number 3, drink it plain or with lemon. Avoid adding milk. Research published in the European Heart Journal found that adding milk to green tea, specifically the casein protein in milk, binds to the catechin antioxidants and reduces their bioavailability significantly. The compounds are still there, but your body can no longer absorb them properly. If you need flavor, add a thin slice of fresh lemon. Lemon increases the absorption of green tea antioxidants by up to 6 times according to research from Purdue University. Lemon does not just add flavor, it amplifies the benefit. Rule number 4, timing. Before breakfast, consistently. Give yourself at least 20 to 30 minutes between your green tea and your first meal to allow maximum absorption. And drink it every morning, not occasionally. Consistency is what produces the cumulative protective effects the research shows. 1 cup is enough. 2 cups is ideal. 3 cups or more provides additional benefit, but even 1 cup every single morning done consistently over time produces meaningful and measurable results. Let me bring this all together for you. 1 cup of warm green tea every morning before breakfast. For your brain, protecting against cognitive decline and Alzheimer's plaques, and giving you calm, focused mental clarity from the first hour of your day. For your heart, reducing vascular inflammation, lowering bad cholesterol, and cutting cardiovascular risk in a way that is measurable and consistent. For your blood sugar, improving insulin sensitivity and priming your metabolic response before the first meal of the day. For your joints, reducing the inflammatory process that makes every morning stiff and painful, gradually and consistently. For your energy, providing steady, sustainable alertness without the spike and crash that coffee often brings after 60. All of this from 1 simple cup. Already available in almost every grocery store, costing less than a few cents per serving, taking less than 5 minutes to prepare. I want to leave you with this thought. After 60, the most powerful thing you can do for your health is not always the most dramatic thing. Sometimes it is the quietest, most consistent, most gentle habit repeated every single morning without fail. 1 cup of warm green tea before breakfast. Start tomorrow morning, not next week. Tomorrow. If this video gave you something valuable today, please share it on Facebook right now. Tag someone over 60 who starts every morning with coffee and might benefit from adding this simple habit. you might be giving them something that genuinely changes how they feel every single day. And if you want to keep receiving honest, research-based senior health information every week, please subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell so you never miss a new video. I am Nurse Susan Hartley. Start tomorrow morning with one warm cup. Your brain, your heart, and your joints will thank you for it. I will see you in the next one.